Dan here, Do Speech Up. So, video six. We're working on two-door in this thing. It's actually almost kind of evening time here. Well, it is evening time. And I'm not gonna...
9:16.
It's what?
9:16.
Oh, so it's bedtime. I just want to start something though. So I needed a patch panel for down here, which is gonna come out of this door. So we took this piece of trim off. Man, I really, this door's actually kind of in rough shape. Oh well. I took that piece of trim off. I'm gonna zip it along the trim line slightly above it and just kind of skin this door a little, which is kind of an ugly job. That's why I want to do it tonight. And then I might just kind of set it on there so it looks like something. And I think we're going to peel all the trim, all the chrome, all that sort of stuff off. And then we can repurpose it and kind of have it all. So I've done it before. You can use 4-door trim on a 2-door. I mean, on a 2-door, this would be one solid piece. And then into the door, and we'll end up having it 3 pieces. So, it is what it is. Hey, if you can get yourself some fancy 2-door trim, go out there and buy it. But otherwise, it's kind of work with what you got. So I'm just going to trim this, maybe hang it on there. Maybe I'll cut some of this metal out. I'm not really too sure. This will be too long. Obviously, we added 6 inches in the door, which means 6 inches has to come out of the back section. So we'll be keeping the back, and the front will probably end up, well, not probably, it will be chopped down. So let's just see if we can zip this right quick. Unfortunately, there's actually a fair bit of cutting to do on the back side, but start on the front. So, should have, this will come apart now, hoping. Well, such isn't that bad. But now, we should be able to join this like that-ish. Wish I didn't drop this. Would have made my life a lot easier. But kind of something like that. What?
It just looks good.
Oh. So now, I think it'll make me feel better if I could just kind of just pretend like it's on there, you know what I mean? So let's fire up the welder. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of eyeball this guy in there. This will, wow. Some good Krylon paint. Actually, I might have to go.
Hey, you can hammer that out if you need to from the other side.
Well, the realities are.
Getting cut anyway.
Well, we're using this as a patch, but it's going to leave a bit of a gap down here because the door is a bad patch panel because it's not meant to touch anything. So it kind of is what it is. Looks like it'll be close though. I'm just going to buzz that out right quick. Where's all my gear? Oh, here. Okay. So tomorrow we can make that fit better, because obviously behind it we still have a bunch of steel, so all in there, right? So what I'll probably do is come back, you know, half or an eighth or so. I believe this is actually double wall. It's wrapped and there's a piece behind it, like an inner structure. Yeah, there is. So what I've done many times in the past, you kind of just pull it out like an eighth or a quarter, you zip it out, and then it'll give you something to lean against. You can actually weld from the backside, and then it'll still leave this nice kind of curve that matches the door, and then we'll have a little bit of filler work to be done. And then down in here we got some, you know, miscellaneous to get accomplished. And then back here, obviously, we got some screwing around to do. That we'll have to flatten out before we go any further. But you can also see what's going to happen is all that is going to be hidden behind the trim. So we'll minimize a lot of our body work. So obviously, we'll have to bolt it on there. We'll zip it here. We'll have to bolt it on there. And carry on. And
Where's one?
well, right where the door is.
I see.
Right? And then this. I've tried in the past to weld that. I mean, you probably could if you're a good TIG welder kind of guy, but for me, it's fine. It is what it is. But that's that, you know, everything behind it will all go away, so it won't be double wall or nothing like that. I think I don't want to run any front trim. I've seen a lot of cars, they have just the back trim and it kind of stops there. We don't have anything in front. I do have fender trim, and then I think it does go back into the door actually. Yeah. So we could, same thing, take this off, put it on there. And that actually might be the same if we put all the trim on, but we'll see. It kind of is what it is. Might just do the back trim for now. Trim is one of those things you can add on down the road. This is the pain in the ass. So tomorrow, after work, we'll hammer that straight, cut everything out, get this tacked in. We should be able to burn everything in, so it'll be like an actual two-door. And really, I don't know how much further we'll go. Maybe put the glass in or not right away. I might actually just jump on the other side and get it up to speed, and then we can put the glass in and everything, trim, you know, all together on a future video. Okay, see you tomorrow. We make it look like an actual two-door.
Which is 30 seconds.
Oh yeah, right, meow.